What if one small daily habit was secretly changing your brain, hormones, and metabolism without you ever realizing it? For most of us, sugar is a constant companion, hidden in everything from our morning coffee to pasta sauces. But the moment you completely cut it out for 30 days, your body undergoes a radical, step-by-step transformation. Within just hours, an invisible chain reaction triggers across your organs, reshaping how you burn energy, experience cravings, and even think. But that's not the most surprising part. The true shift begins exactly 24 hours in, as your insulin levels experience a dramatic drop. Normally, every sweet snack forces your pancreas to pump out insulin to clear glucose from your bloodstream. When that influx stops, your body is suddenly forced to look elsewhere for fuel. You might expect a massive energy crash, and initially, your brain will absolutely demand its quick fix. This happens because sugar activates the exact same reward pathways in the brain as highly addictive substances, releasing a flood of dopamine. As those dopamine levels dip, your brain registers a false emergency, triggering intense cravings, mild irritability, and even temporary brain fog. Most people never realize that this uncomfortable phase is actually the sound of their metabolism shifting gears. By day 3, your liver begins emptying its emergency glucose stores known as glycogen. Because glycogen holds on to a significant amount of water, burning through it releases a massive wave of fluid from your tissues. This is why many people notice they suddenly look less bloated and lose a few pounds almost overnight. What happens next inside your cells is even more fascinating. With glucose unavailable, your liver begins converting fat stores into clean-burning molecules called ketones. As you cross into the second week, scientists discovered something unexpected happening to your taste buds. Your receptors, which were previously desensitized by highly processed foods, suddenly reboot. Natural foods like apples, carrots, or even nuts begin to taste incredibly sweet. Meanwhile, your gut microbiome undergoes a major demographic shift. The harmful bacteria and yeast that thrive on simple sugars begin to starve off, giving way to beneficial microbes that support your immune system. Because a massive portion of your body's serotonin, the happiness chemical, is produced in the gut. This microbial rebalancing frequently translates into a steadier, more resilient mood. By day 14, the hidden effects inside your cardiovascular system become highly visible. Research suggests that high sugar intake causes chronic, low-grade inflammation in the walls of your blood vessels. Without sugar constantly irritating these pathways, your blood vessels relax, which can significantly lower blood pressure and reduce the workload on your heart. At the same time, your skin begins to transform. High blood sugar triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to and damage collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep your skin firm. When you halt this process, your skin's natural repair mechanisms kick in, often clearing up acne and reducing premature signs of aging. What science has found regarding the 3rd and 4th weeks points to an entirely new level of mental clarity. For years, you might have blamed your afternoon slumps on a bad night's sleep, but the real culprit was likely the blood sugar roller coaster. Without those sharp spikes and crashes, your brain receives a perfectly steady stream of energy all day long. Studies indicate that this stability stabilizes a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is essential for forming new memories and learning. Your pancreas finally gets a well-deserved rest, and your cells become vastly more sensitive to insulin, drastically reducing your long-term risk of metabolic imbalances. This dramatic 30-day shift can affect different people in entirely unique ways, depending heavily on your starting point. If your daily routine previously relied heavily on sodas, energy drinks, and processed snacks, your initial withdrawal phase might feel intense, but your ultimate rewards in energy and weight loss will likely be much more profound. On the other hand, those who already eat a relatively balanced diet might notice subtler yet equally important benefits, such as deeper sleep phases and a total elimination of late-night food cravings. Ultimately, giving up sugar for 30 days isn't just about weight. It is a full diagnostic reset for your entire biological system. It proves just how adaptable the human body truly is when given the right environment to heal. Have you ever tried cutting back on sugar? And what changes did you notice in your own body? Let us know your experience in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating health facts.